All right. Welcome, everybody, to Comics and Illustration Studio 7.62. I'm Avery Butterworth, freelance illustrator, colorist, yada, yada, yada. And with me is my good friend, Andrew Charper, writer and artist of Hero, the book I am currently coloring.
Hello.
Hello! Let me see.
Wow, that was really loud, man.
Was it?
Yeah.
It wasn't meant to be, but...
That's all right. That's all right.
All right, let me bring up the chat.
Oh, yeah, I better bring that up, too, just in case.
Yeah, just in case. I got to keep my phone. So, let me also hit the sharing of the screen so people can see what I'm coloring. And working on another page of Hero.
Yeah, that's him, all right.
Yeah, that's our boy.
That's right.
This thing, you know, it may be moving slow, but it's still moving. It's still going.
Yeah, well, book 3 is going very, very slow.
Hey, man, we got time.
I know.
We got time. We've got to build an audience. Get them on board. We got to get them on board for this. We've got to get them on board for Cornerstone and other stuff.
Yep.
There's plenty to do. I tell you, man, I would be happy with a quarter of the success that we've seen other people have.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll come.
No, it's gonna take. Oh, dude, it's gonna take a long time, especially on my channel, since I want it to mostly be an art channel. I'm not interested in doing reviews. You know, I'm not. Maybe I could start making fun of some of the Twitter drama, because some of the stuff people say on Twitter is redonkulous.
Yeah.
If you want to get mad at me because I'm laughing at them, it would mainly just be videos of me laughing at stupid people's tweets. You know, it's like I can't believe they said that, and then me just cackling like a crazy person.
Yeah, I'd have to actually pay attention to Twitter. I don't do that at all.
I've seen some crazy stuff. I'm crazy.
I'm over here looking at my printer going, why is it not printing? It's not even turned on. I don't know why. I just expected it to be on, but...
I'm like, is my print? Oh, my printer stays on. Oh, I backed that Jack Irons book.
Which one?
Jack Irons.
I don't know which one that is.
Oh, you don't pay attention.
Is it Indiegogo or Kickstarter?
Yep, Indiegogo.
All right, I'll go check it out.
The reason it took me, I waited, is because it's still just digital. It looks awesome. It looks really, really cool, but they don't have physical copies. Like, I was hoping it would like really take off, and they would get like physical copy tier, but it's still just digital. But it looks great, so I backed it, going maybe they'll pick up enough speed and get physical copies, and then I can throw in a couple more bucks and get that. Because I would very, very, very much like to have physical copies of it, because it looks cool.
Okay. Well, I'm going to save it so that I'll go check it out later. 12 days left. Okay.
Yeah,
they've already met their goals, so that's cool.
Oh, yeah. Which is fantastic. Dude, did you see the art? It looks great.
It's all black and white?
Yeah, but they got some color examples there, too.
Well, I do see that now. Okay.
Yeah, it looks fantastic, dude. It looks really, really good.
Where are these guys out of?
I don't know.
Teos, United States. Where's Teos?
I don't know where they're from. But their book, like, that looks legit professional to me. It looks really good.
Hmm.
Ooh.
No dead air. No dead air. Got to talk, right?
Yeah. So I'm excited about some of the other ideas too, man. It's that stuff we have. It's like, oh man, I want to start doing some stuff for that also.
Yeah.
But
That's one of my biggest issues is that I tend to get ideas and I tend to not finish anything. Because with Hero, especially with book one, it was like I can't do anything else but this. I have to work on this one project, and that's it. Mm-hmm. And I turned down jobs. I turned down commissions. I said, I'm working on this book, and it was the only way I could get it done. Mm-hmm. And the only problem was when I got done with it, I just went right into book two, and and
well,
you know,
here in another week or so, take some time off from Hero. In another week or so, and write out a first draft of the first 48-page Cornerstone.
No, that shouldn't be too hard.
And keep in mind to maybe lay some groundwork for a subplot. So we're going someplace with it by the fourth one.
I got you.
Or by the third one, since they're double-size issues, since they're 48 pagers.
Yeah, yeah.
By the second or third one, where it's evolved into a larger story.
I think what I need to do is sit down and actually map out a plan. Like I know, like with Hero, I know where it begins, I know where it ends, I know all the beats that are in the middle. I don't exactly know the order, and I don't exactly know exactly how I'm going to get to each of those beats, but I know what has to be done, you mm-hmm. know? In the overall spectrum, he has to find all of his mm-hmm. siblings.
Yes.
So, but
uh-huh.
I had a Cornerstone story idea in which one of the plots that people don't pay attention to in Cornerstone, when I say people, I mean the people that live in the city, mm-hmm. is that I told somebody one time, I said, two people are walking down the street, and one guy says, look, there's an 8-tentacled monster riding a unicycle down the middle of the street. And the other guy turns and said, a unicycle? Where? They don't pay attention to the crazy, the supernatural, because they're so used to it. And there's a reason why that is, and people don't know it.
Yeah.
But I had a storyline in which
also a reason why the rest of the world ignores that it exists there.
Yeah, or doesn't believe that it happens.
Yes.
People don't pay attention to it is because there's a my original thought was there is actually literally a Cornerstone block. It's a piece of granite that was used as the cornerstone to an archway that was built to the entrance to the city, which at the time that the city was founded, it was just a little town, and they created this brick and mortar mm-hmm. archway, and it was the cornerstone that was in the middle. And the cornerstone actually has writing and symbols on it, and nobody knows. Everybody assumes that it's the original 8 founders of the city, of the town, but it's actually a very complicated spell that was put over the town as a protection against evil.
Mm-hmm.
And it's also a beacon to stuff that is supernatural. That's why everything comes to this city, whether they're vampires or werewolves. They find themselves attracted to this city, and they don't know exactly why. And it has to do with this block of this cornerstone, and it's in the museum. It's in a museum. I had a story in which a bunch of school kids went to the museum to see this piece of the city's history, And later that evening, it gets stolen and it goes missing. And a lot of people are like, well, it's a block, you know, but then things start happening where werewolves and vampires and monsters start lashing out at people, which is something that doesn't normally happen. I mean, it happens, but it's not, you know, people aren't worried about vampire street gangs, you know, coming into their neighborhood and killing people because, you know, my next door neighbor, he's a vampire. Yeah, he drinks blood. There's a blood bank right down the street. You know, he's a nice guy. I see him in the evening and sometimes we play poker, you know. But now he's looking at me like he wants to jump on top of me and suck my blood. I don't know why. Well, the story was that this block, this concrete block, actually protected everybody in the city as well as drew everybody to it. And somebody big high up has it, steals it, and their goal is to destroy it and to let the evil and to let the arcane and let the supernatural run free in the city. And so the storyline was, because it was supposed to be like a background story in which you're introduced to this artifact and then somebody steals it. And wait a minute, it's not something that's important. It's like if somebody came into Jacksonville and went to the museum and stole like a statue. It's like, it's a statue. You know, it's not made of gold. It's not worth billions of dollars. It's a symbol of the city, but you know, we can commission somebody to make a new one. It's almost like it's not important, but people don't realize how extremely important it is because crap is going wrong. Crap is changing. And the midnight shift, the police officers are having to deal with escalating issues and they don't know why.
That's a good seed to start planting in the first book.
Yep. Well, that was when I was working on the reboot for Cornerstone. That was the story I began with. Was the Rock and what happened, and I did have a story idea, but it was something that was not important but super important, but nobody knew it. So
well, that's the story we should build to. I like it, and that's where we should be going. I like it. I think it has Cornerstone. Okay, we can do stories that are kind of NYPD Blue. Some are very, you know, CSI-ish or Special Victims Unit, but it all has this superhero horror twist.
Yeah,
I like it. I think it's.
See, a lot of what the Cornerstone detectives are dealing with are everyday type of crimes, except it has a supernatural bent, you know. Yeah. But it's as this thing progresses, they start to get more supernaturally bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And it starts to get to a level where one of my original thoughts is the way the story would end. This was originally supposed to be just one graphic novel, but we can stretch this out over several stories.
This is this sounds like a linchpin story for the series, man.
Yeah.
Not a hit it and quit it. This is a building point. This is something you build to, dude. You build to this and you make it just epic.
Yeah. Well, the original catch to this story was that at the end, Cortez destroys the block without realizing what he's doing, and he lets loose everything.
Ooh.
And that's how the story ended.
Well, see,
it's going to end because Cortez is very much of those impulsive type of guys where, you know, he'll walk into a room and if he's like Indiana Jones in the fact that you see the sword wielding guys coming at him, he's just going to point a gun and shoot him. You know, solves the problem. But by destroying the block, he doesn't realize what he's truly unleashed. You know, whoever the bad guy is, and I did have an idea for a bad guy, is they wanted to control the powers of the block. And Cortez's way of solving that problem was just to destroy it, not realizing what it was and what it could do.
Sure. No, dude. Yeah, that's an awesome thing to build to over 2 or 3 books, and in the 4th one, just go ape shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You don't do that in a onesie. No. You build to that because that's going to be a book full of the money shots and the big payoff.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it. We got 2 projects here, man, that I think are viable.
Well, I'm glad you like it. I hope it inspires you to want to do it, you know?
Dude, I'm already inspired to want to do it. I've been inspired to want to do it since I said, hey, let's reboot this, man. Because this isn't a bad idea.
Yeah, well.
You had a good idea. It's just your style didn't gel with the idea.
Oh yeah. Oh, I know.
Which happens. Look at 96 pages of stuff I did for Image, that Pooh graphic novel. I was the wrong guy for that book.
Yeah.
But, you know, they needed somebody, and Dwight asked me to do it. Should have I have done it? No.
Well, you definitely have pro credit under your belt because of it.
Yeah.
Whether or not it's worth anything monetarily doesn't really matter.
You know what? It's not about the money. It didn't work.
Yeah.
I was the wrong artist. Like, for the project. Although I learned a lot. I was just the wrong guy for it.
Yeah, but didn't you pick up another job directly because of it?
Yeah.
We're not going to mention that job, are we?
No.
Okay. That was my subtle way of backhanding you, you know?
Yeah, that was unnecessary.
Hey, remember you're in that book, the top 100 comics of all time that everybody should read.
Yeah, it's so weird.
Oh, I forgot to go to the chat. I don't know if anybody's paying attention.
My chat died on my phone. I don't think anybody is.
Okay.
No one's here.
At least
No one's here. Well, I only have like 22 subscribers. There's a good chance none of them got a notification. Plus, Ethan's going to be streaming soon. We can't compete with Uncle E. Yeah, can't compete. Dude, I'm thinking about dropping all DC books.
Well, to be honest with you, there's a couple that I still like Silencer. I still like the Terrifics.
I'm dropping that.
Oh man, Doc Shaner did the most recent issue. It's pretty nice looking. I haven't read it yet, so I don't know what the story's like. But
yeah, who writes it?
Jeff Lemire.
Oh, I think that's changing.
It might be, but it's very much superhero, Fantastic Four,
Terrifics,
stuff. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Terrifics. No. I'm dropping Silencer. Who writes Silencer?
Oh, hold on. Let me look. I like Silencer. I still haven't read the latest issue, but Abnett and Spicer.
Oh.
Let's see. Yeah, Dan Abnett is the writer. I like Victor Bogdanovic's art on this title. I like it.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, I like it more than I liked John Romita Jr. on it.
I think the writer of Silencer is about to change.
Yeah, we'll see. This latest issue just looks freaking awesome.
I haven't read it yet.
I haven't read it yet either. I still have like.
I'm not buying any more Brett Booth comics.
Brett Booth. What is Brett Booth doing?
He was doing Damage.
No, he wasn't doing. Was he?
Originally.
No, that's that's not Brett Booth. That was oh crap, I'm blanking on the name.
Wasn't the first issue Brett Booth?
No. Tony Daniel.
Oh, that was Tony Daniel. That's right.
Yeah.
What was Brett Booth doing?
I don't think Brett Booth has done anything for New Age of Heroes.
Well, he's DC.
Oh, he did the Flash Speed Buggy book. I know he did that. I'm sure that was on the top of your pickup list.
No. I did buy the Bugs Bunny one. I mean, the Elmer Fudd one. When they did with Warner Brothers. The Lee Weeks. Oh, that was so gorgeous.
Yeah. Never picked that one up.
Wait. I need to see who's going to be the writer on. Or is it Damn? Wait. Or is it Damn? I don't know. I can't remember. Some of these books are
oh, you know what?
New Age of Heroes teams are changing really fast.
I have the most latest previews right here in front of me. Let's take a look at it.
There's another one of those New Age of Heroes books I was dropping.
All right, let's take a look here. Let's see. New Age of Heroes. Batman Damned by Brian Azzarello and Lee Bermejo. It's part of the DC Black Label. That looks gorgeous.
Too many people just can't stop just fucking... The moment they hear anything they don't agree with with the fans, they just start freaking out on them, dude. It's like...
Well, that's definitely part of the idea. Let's see here. Curse of Brimstone, number 6. Justin Jordan writing it, and Philip Tan still on art. Damage number 9. Robert Vendetti, still writer. Diogenes Nieves and Trevor Scott on art. Cover art is by Trevor Hairsign and not Tony Daniels. It's not a big change there. That's just a different cover artist. Let's see. Yeah, but Damage is losing me really, really quick.
Is it?
The last issue just...
Yeah, it didn't thrill me either.
Let's see here. What else we got? The Immortal Men number 6. James Tynion IV writing. I think he's been writing it since the beginning. And art by Tyler Kirkham. Actually, he does the covers instead of Jim Lee.
Yeah, Jim Lee's not going to be on anything for long run. He hasn't been that way for years because he has so many other duties.
Yeah.
He can't be the regular artist on something. He's got his plate is way full.
New Challenger number 5 has V. Ken Marion and Sandu Floria on art. This is the one that Andy, it was either Andy or Adam Kubert did the first 2 issues, but I think that was it.
Yeah, one of them's at Marvel, the other one's at DC.
Ooh, Silencer is guest starring in Nightwing.
Oh, that's cool.
Covers.
I like the book, man.
Covers by Mike Perkins. I don't know who Ammon K. I'm not even gonna try to say the name. Never mind.
Mike Perkins seems like a really nice dude, but
yeah. Let's see here. I hate when they mix everything together. Sideways, Dan DiDio writing, Kenneth Racafort, still art and cover. Oh, this is the one that you're not going to like. Silencer number 9, Dan Abnett writer, and Patch Zurcher.
That's why I was. Yep, that's why I was dropping.
There you go. Yeah. All right, I understand.
I'm out.
Okay.
I'm out. See ya.
wonder if he's just doing a fill-in issue or something.
Nope.
Well, Terrifics is Jeff Lemire and Dale Eaglesham, which Dale Eaglesham's a pretty awesome artist.
So I'm dropping Silencer. That's the one I'm dropping.
And Unexpected, The Unexpected, Steve Orlando is still writing it. Kerry Nord and Wade Von Graubadger on art.
Wade Von Graubadger's a really good inker. I don't know if he's going, crazy.
Well, we'll see. And that's all of them.
It's like, why don't you just stop buying comics? If I stop buying all Marvel and DC completely, I can back more stuff,
Yeah, I know. Trying to see if there's any trade paperbacks or...
Because they don't want your money, so why give them your money?
That's Marvel, man, not DC. DC wants your money.
No, they don't. Not if they let these people get away with the stuff they let them get away with.
I can still separate the art from the artist for some things in DC. Not all. Ooh, Suicide Squad Unwrapped by Jim Lee hardcover. Really? It includes the Suicide Squad April Fool's Special #1 and Suicide Squad 1 through 8. This is the Unwrapped. It's the pencil.
I know.
Yeah, that could be cool. Jim Lee doesn't hate us yet, does he? I say yet. I think he's smart enough not to come out and say stuff against,
No, he's a businessman.
Yeah.
Jim Lee is a businessman, dude. He wants to sell as many DC comics as possible.
You want to see Marvel's previews?
No, I can't see anybody's previews.
Oh, jeez. Who is the Soldier Supreme? What?
I don't see anybody's previews. I don't look at no previews.
Maybe I'm glad our comic book store is closed. Some of this stuff is horrific.
It's depressing, dude.
Hey, look, they're relaunching... Oh, no, it's not Guardians of the Galaxy. It's Asgardians of the Galaxy. Oh, it's one of your favorite writers, Cullen Bunn.
I've never read one of his comics, so I can't say anything. I've never read one of his comics. I have no idea. I'm not throwing shade. I'm not being mean. I don't know if he's any good or not. I can't speak to it.
No. What the heck are they doing here?
I'm sure he hates everyone on my side of any kind of argument, but that's on him.
They're doing like women limited series, like 2-issue limited series. Infinity Wars Iron Hammer, which is a cross between Iron Man and Thor, and then Soldier Supreme, which is a cross between Captain America and Doctor Strange. They're doing amalgams of their own characters.
Yeah, that's amalgams.
Amalgams, yeah.
Amalgams.
You knew what I was going for.
Yes, but amalgamaze.
Oh, this looks horrible. West Coast Avengers #2. Ugh.
It's a Marvel comic. Why are you even looking at it?
Well, I'll look at the previews. Well, that's all I need to look at.
It's like looking at previews for Marvel Comics is like looking at like. You know what? I'm not even going to make that joke. I'm going to stop myself right now. Put on the brakes. I'm not going there because I was about to say something really, really messed up. It's like, you know what? I'm going to stop me. from really going off the deep end.
There's nothing in here that's really jumping out at me. I've already gone through the new stuff. Oh, well.
It's just...
Oh, I didn't realize Ant-Man and Wasp was a limited series. It's only 5 issues. I wonder if it's always been only 5 issues.
I don't know. It's Ant-Man and Wasp. It's
Oh, wow. The Life of Captain Marvel is also a limited series. Only 5 issues. What are they doing? Why are they doing limited series?
I don't know, dude. Oh.
Okay. Cosmic Ghost Rider is only a limited series, too. That I can understand, but... Do. I guess Domino's not a limited series. It's still going. It even has an annual. Oh my god!
How can a book, dude? Doing annuals for books that haven't made it 12 issues is messed up.
Yeah, they solicited issue 6 at the same time as the annual. That's pretty silly. We should start out. You know what we should do? You know what we should do?
A hero annual.
No. Cornerstone annual. And every 48 pages a new annual.
No, we'll turn. I don't want to. Let's not turn Cornerstone into a joke book.
No.
But that's a good idea as a gag for a gag book.
Well, you know the guys that do what was that one Image comic that every issue they started renumbering it number 1 and they changed the name of the book with every issue?
I don't know.
And they did it so that it was like the astonishing whatever, and then the next month it was the uncanny, and then the next month it was ordered to, if you put it alphabetically on the bookshelves, it was right next to the big name comics. Oh, what was the name of that book?
I don't know.
But it was like every month it was a new number 1.
I've never heard of it.
I'll have to look it up. I know it's out there somewhere. Ooh, Avery's favorite character, Dr. Aphra from Star Wars.
Who is that? I don't know who that is. You always say, Avery's favorite this, Avery's favorite that. And I'm like, what is that?
Because I know how much you would love it if you actually saw it.
Oh. Would I? Would I love it?
No.
Or would I kill myself to avoid it?
No. You would not love it. You would not love it.
I would kill myself. Kill yourself. I'm going to get a strike for saying that. Even though I'm joking about myself. And I'm joking, by the way.
Hey, did you get a strike at all in regards, or anything in regards to the Cyberfrog video?
Not yet.
Yeah, okay.
It could happen because of the copy. I don't think it would be a strike. I think it would be a copyright claim. One of those things where they just go, hey, we get the money for this if there's money.
No.
Which is, I don't care. Fine. If there was money, take it. You could have it. I did that for the joy of it.
Yep.
So if there's ever any money on that video, Anthrax and Public Enemy can have the money. Fine. I don't care. Good on them. I made that because I really, really wanted to make the video and really, 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 really wanted to use that music.
Yeah.
I'm not out to make a dime off of it. I'm not monetized at all. I can't even get super chats. So that wasn't about money. That was about making a cool, fun video for a comic book I'm genuinely excited about and want to see.
Hey, give me just half a second. I got to step away. I got to grab something on the floor.
Okay.
It's out of headphone reach. So
yeah. Well, when you come back, I got to go get coffee.
grabbing my little portable light box because I'm gonna.
That's okay. Okay. Let me know when you're ready. I gotta go get coffee, so I'll leave you for a second. I need coffee.
Go get coffee. Go get coffee. Right. I'll hold down the fort.
All right. Be right back.
I'll tell everybody all your secret desires. He really does think Squirrel Girl is the most awesome character in the Marvel Universe. He secretly cannot wait for the Captain Marvel movie to come out. I mean, he is literally giddily excited about that. Let's see, what else can I say about him? That's just mean. Oh well. He's even though he bitches and complains every single time. Jason and I talk about either IT or Legos. He secretly loves it when we talk about IT and Legos. You have no idea. It's just one of his most favorite things to watch, to hear us talk about. He doesn't talk about it because he doesn't care. So, all right. Just so you know what I'm doing, I did this layout and I blew it up to the appropriate size that I'll be working on, and now I'm just putting the pages together. I'm just going to cut out the extra stuff and use some tape and put it together so that I can put this on my light table and actually get to work on it. This is a double page spread I've been wanting to do for a while now. Still only me and Avery watching. So. All right, Squirrel Girl, Captain Marvel, the movie. Oh, Last Jedi. He cried at the end of that movie. He cried when he saw that movie. Don't let him tell you he never saw it. He saw it. Trust me. Hey, Avery.
All right.
I just revealed to anybody who's watching this video your deepest, darkest secrets.
Oh, what's that?
You're a closet super fan of Squirrel Girl.
Oh God, yes.
You cannot.
Closet.
You cannot.
Oh, the closet. Oh, me.
You cannot
closet,
wait.
Squirrel Girl.
You
Fat
cannot.
Pie save lives.
You cannot wait for the Captain Marvel movie to come out.
Oh, it's going to be hard to keep from jerking off in the theater when I watch that. Holy shit, man! I'm going to paint the fucking walls.
Even though you bitch and complain when Jason and I talk IT and Legos, you secretly absolutely love to hear us talk about IT and Legos.
Well, the reason I turn off my mic and put my headset down so you can't hear me is because I'm masturbating.
I assume that was why. And what was the last part? Oh, you actually cried when you saw Last Jedi. You were so affected by that movie, you actually cried.
Well, time-traveling pedophilia does tend to scar you. It was that moment, that flashback of when it went back in time, raped me as a child, and the memories hit me all at once.
Yes, made you cry, made you tear up.
Yeah, my poor little butthole.
Does your mother know this stuff about you?
What?
That you were raped by Star Wars as a child? Or you were...
No, she remembers the original timeline.
Oh, okay.
She was unaffected by the paradox. It was very specific. It was a very specific space-time event. I was the only one affected.
Ah, okay.
It's disturbing how comfortable I am with how awful of a human being I am.
Well,
it's like, yeah, I'm awful, but I like it. No.
You know what's so weird is the fact that I just accept it and say, okay, cool.
Yeah, cool. He's not going to change. No, I'm not.
No.
It's like we've already learned. I mean,
yeah, the whole secret about you and Squirrel Girl I think people really need to know that. That's part of your... Dude, you cannot hide the fact that you're currently wearing Squirrel Girl underwear right now. And I haven't even
it's my Twitter profile pic.
I haven't even mentioned to anybody whether or not it's boy underwear or girl underwear. So I mean, come on. The secret's out there, man.
What's the difference? It's 2018. There isn't a difference anymore. Bigot.
You were so wrong.
It's 2018. There's not a difference anymore. Bigot. I like being the living, breathing definition of awful.
You are.
I take way too much pride in it.
You know what? I don't know where my pad of paper's at. And I need a certain size paper. All right, I got to disconnect for a second. I got to go find this paper.
Oh.
I'll be right back.
All right. So Andrew's finding paper. And by paper, he means the piece of paper he keeps his passwords on for roughriders.com. Shh. Don't tell him I told you. La la la. With friends like me, who needs enemies? La la la. Did you find it?
You know, I can hear you laughing from the other side of the room. What were you saying?
Oh, nothing. I was just like, you know what? Andrew's a really swell guy. He edited that Cyberfrog video for me. Did a real nice job.
Yeah, that's exactly what you were saying. I know it.
Exactly. Eggs Zachary.
I forgot this is where I hid my Star Wars Rogue One puzzle that I did.
Sure, that's what you're calling it now. Okay.
I'm actually showing it.
I can't see. I'm sharing my screen and not looking at the chat at the hangout chat.
All right, whatever. I hear your excuses.
Okay. Okay. Wait. Oh, Inception.
I'm not showing it anymore, dummy.
Well, I was gonna look. Well, now I'm okay. Fine.
I don't want you to look at. Stop looking at me.
I'm not looking. I'm not looking at you. No, stop looking at me. Don't look at me.
You are one weird, twisted thing.
Mate.
Oh, you know what? I need to raise my camera to the next level. There we go.
Dude. We're about to have another page of Hero done.
Oh, excellent. Actually, I don't like that one. I think you need to redo it again.
Okay.
Start from scratch.
Okay.
And
I suck.
make sure you put pink in the ears.
There is pink in the ears.
You know, there's a really good chance that he'll grow out of that.
Yeah.
You know, when he gets a little older, he might grow out of that.
No, it's fine. It's just sometimes I kind of like things like old comics when the coloring's not always perfect. I actually genuinely like that. Is that weird?
Yes, you are weird.
Oh.
This is my next double page spread.
Yeah, double page spread. That's what you're calling it these days? Your double page spread?
That's what she calls it.
Oh, the double page spread. That sounds graphic. Wah, wah, wah. Humor.exe crashes. Awful.
You are.
You're laughing too. Shut up. If I'm going to hell, I'm taking everybody else with me.
Oh, so the reason why I was asking the guy I know the religious question is because I was thinking about that one story idea that we came up with, the one about the kid that owns the devil.
Mm-hmm.
You remember which one I'm talking about?
No.
The one where the angels in heaven and the demons from hell make a deal that they're going to take a soul down to hell because of what he's going to do in the future, because he's such a bad soul that before he does any of the bad stuff that he's going to do in life, they agree to just go ahead and take his soul to hell. And the minions from hell that grab the kid from the orphanage and take him to hell grab the wrong kid. And remember, he spends like 8 years in hell, which ends up being like 8 days in our world. And when the bureaucracy of hell finally realizes they screwed up, and they screwed up major, not only do they have to release him from hell, but they have to guarantee that he will never be subject to hell. He will never be tricked by any agent of evil. And the devil avoids him because he can see right through the devil. And that was part of the reason why I was asking about.
Oh yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah.
I would age him a little bit more than 8 years.
Well, the idea is that he's an adult, and when he comes back to Earth, the kid who was actually the bad seed is still just a 10-year-old kid.
Yeah.
And who's now protected by angels from heaven, because that was part of the deal. But it could very easily be a Cornerstone story, to be honest with you.
Oh yeah, dude. That's a great plot to fit in a Cornerstone.
Yep.
Dude, when you start thinking about it, you're going to have a lot of your old ideas that fit in the Cornerstone, just like that idea I mentioned. That was a couple of my ideas put together.
Well, Cornerstone has such a open possibility. You can put almost anything in it. Whether you're talking superheroes, or you're talking demons from hell, or you're talking supernatural stuff, all those things are possible in Cornerstone.
Yep. So, I like it.
You come up with a story, it'll fit. We'll make it fit.
I think Cornerstone's the linchpin for a lot of things.
It can be. It absolutely
can be. That's the reason I want to introduce it first before we do some of the other stuff.
Yeah. Well, one of the thoughts I had. Remember how I told you that the Cornerstone, the block itself, had 8 names or symbols written on it? It's because there are 8 families that founded Cornerstone, and one of the things that's kind of one of the subplots is that the criminal underworld is a combination of these 8 families, and they are represented by the House of the Dead, which is vampires, the House of Change, which is the werewolves, the House of Decay, which is zombies and voodoo, the House of crap. I have it all written down somewhere.
That's okay. We don't want to give away too much on stream now.
Well, the last one, the important one, is the House of Man, which that makes sense. But the House of Magic, that was the witches and warlocks. So, but there was more. There was a lot more. But yeah, this was all stuff I thought of and never ever actually put down.
I think it's cool.
Yeah, it could be.
I think it will be.
I think you're right. I think you'll make it cool.
I think it will be, man. I think it will be very, very cool.
We're gonna have to hire more artists to help us, aren't we?
We're eventually going to need at least a colorist. I don't think we're going to ever. I don't. There may eventually come a point where you and I, like, I'm drawing the main cornerstone or the main of one of the other things, and coloring Hero. But there may be ideas that you and I write together, and we have to find someone else.
Yeah.
And we may need a colorist to help me on the other projects.
Nope, I
That
understand.
I'm drawing. But that's all way down the road. We need the audience.
Yep.
We have plenty of ideas just between me and you.
Yep.
They keep you and me, if we can find the audience, to keep me and you both just cranking out comics, writing them and drawing them.
Yeah.
And letterers. The thing we're probably going to need the most is one letterer can do it all. One talented letterer could handle all of it. Is a letterer and a colorist to help. And maybe one other artist. And we could crank out, I don't know, a thick graphic novel every year, and a couple of other things, 2 or 3 48 pagers a year.
I actually know somebody who could be a good colorist for us. He's still learning the ropes, but it's a local guy that I know that used to be good friends with Dave. He's been doing a lot of digital coloring, kind of like he'll go to an artist page and get a pencil page that they post on like whatever social media, and then he'll do his own version, color it, and he's gotten better over the years or over the months that he's worked on it. It's not been years, but somebody.
I know who my dream colorist would be for me.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I know. I already know who I would want. Can't afford her, but I think she would be awesome. Like her colors on my stuff would be perfect.
Is this Elizabeth Brettweiser?
Yep.
She would be awesome on your stuff.
Yeah, she's like, her style of coloring's perfect. Like it doesn't get any better. Like I can't color my own stuff as good as she could.
Oh, don't sell yourself short, man.
Oh, she's better at it than I am. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying I suck. I'm saying she's better at it than I am.
Oh, I'm saying you suck, man.
Okay. I suck. But
facts are facts, I mean, you can't hide from facts.
Yeah, well. And facts don't care about your feelings.
No, they do not. I gotta check with Mike, see if he's gonna make it to lunch tomorrow. Oh, hey, Golden Corral, 10:30.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, I just got to make sure I get my ass up early enough to go to the gym.
Okay.
Which means when did I start streaming? Okay, no, I haven't been. We haven't been streaming that long.
About 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
Roughly.
Yeah. Yeah, we haven't even been streaming an hour.
54 minutes and 2 seconds.
Yeah.
So yeah, a little over an hour. Almost an hour, I should say.
Yeah, almost an hour.
I'm going to this double page spread. I'm gonna pull out the quill pens and just go nuts on it.
Nice.
I've kind of got a hankering to go full crazy on it, and even get a little sloppy. That's what she said.
No.
No, 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 no. What?
Don't get too sloppy.
That's not what she said.
No, that's not what she said. Don't get too sloppy.
Yeah, I just thought it was funny how everybody and their brother was live streaming last night, all at the same time.
Oh yeah. There's so many there's so many channels.
Yeah.
And so many of them are like I can't keep up with them right now. I can't. I'm not.
Well, that's how I feel about Twitter. I just don't have the energy or the time to put into it. You know.
Like I can't keep up with all the good channels I like. I
Yeah.
wish I could. I miss something from almost everybody. Like when there's a really, really long live stream that I miss, I just miss it. Like I might watch part of it and like skim through big chunks, but overall, I miss it. Because,
Life.
yeah. Because I want to work on my channel. I want to be on your live streams. I want to work on Coloring Hero. There's illustrations I want to do for Weaponized Nerd Rage's RPG.
Have you shown him any of what you've done so far?
Yes.
Yeah. What do you think?
He liked it. He put it in his new video.
Oh, no way. Cool. I'll have to check that out.
I told you he gave me a plug, yo.
Dude, it's not that I don't listen to you. I'm so tired, it doesn't register. And I don't listen to you.
Yeah, I know.
I don't listen to anybody. I don't listen to anybody.
Yeah, that's the reason I have to get so nasty with you sometimes to beat shit in your head.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I wish I had the. Isn't there like a vitamin or a drink that you can take that'll help with memory? I think I'm getting old enough. I need that. You know.
That's not the case. It's just you need to slow down. You got to stop overextending yourself. And when you get hyper and you want someone to listen to you, when it's their time to talk, to give you feedback, you got to slow down and open your ears.
It's one of the reasons why I did not. My original when I went to college. Do you know what I originally was majoring in college? Math education. I was going to be a math teacher. I wanted to be a math teacher. And both my sister, who I tried to tutor in math, and other people told me you would make a horrible teacher because you don't listen and you overdo people. When somebody's asking you a question, you're overthinking what they're asking you, and you're solving the problem well before they even get to the question.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, well, that's just, my mind has a tendency to go in multiple directions all at one time, and if you're slowly telling me a story, I'm not paying attention after the first few minutes.
Yeah, but you want people to listen to your overextended story.
Yeah, that's because mine is entertaining and
you greatly. Whoa! Oh man.
I know. It's all stuff I need to work on.
No, you just need to slow down sometimes and open up your ears. Because you get frustrated, like, let me talk, let me do. It's like, dude, you've been running your mouth for an hour. I've got something I would like to say. You shut the fuck up.
No, I know it's a problem. I know it's an issue. I know. I mean, I can only listen to my wife tell me the same thing over and over again for 23 years, 25 years. Would you shut up and just listen to what I'm saying? I've only heard it a billion times now, you know?
You're like, huh? Well, okay.
I have literally walked away from conversations, headed out of the house, turned around and came back and said, now what exactly were we talking about? Because I have forgotten by the time I got out to the car.
Oh boy, I bet she was happy about that.
Well, she was happy that I at least came in and, you know, didn't walk out and. I mean, how many times have you gone to the grocery store to get something and left the grocery store and never got what it was you went there for in the first place? I have a tendency to do that a lot.
I've forgotten individual things, like something that was what I was supposed to be getting, and I forgot like one of the things I was there for.
No, I have a rule in the house. If you're asking me to do more than two things, I got to write it down. Because if you say go get milk, egg, cheese, and peanut butter, I only heard the first two. You know, I have so many times I said, honey, what do we need from the store? And she'll go, okay, go get milk. I said, okay. Go get eggs. I said, okay. She says, go get butter. I say, you got to text it to me because I am not going to remember that.
Oh, I've forgotten things that I had on my list. I've had a list in my hand and forgotten shit.
I wonder if that's a guy thing or if maybe it's just a me thing.
It's a little bit of a guy thing because, okay, women are typically better at multitasking than men because our brains, shockingly, are wired differently. Men tend to have one-track minds. We can only typically, there are exceptions to the rule. There are exercises you can do to get better at it, but typically men we have one-track minds. It's just the way our brains are wired. Men and women's brains are structured a little bit differently. And women tend to be better at multitasking, thinking about more than one thing at a time. Men, we're not wired that way.
Well, see, that's the funny thing. I can multitask really well when it's stuff I care about, you know. But if it's stuff for other people, that's where I tend to, you know.
Fuck all them.
Yeah, I know. It's not that I want to. It's just how it happens.
I think you overcompensate for that sometimes by overextending yourself.
Yeah, that tends to happen.
All right, I think this page is done.
But, you know, I do like the job, even though it wears my ass out and so forth. I know you don't know why it is. I can't explain it either, but
yeah,
like the job.
It doesn't make a lot of sense. I'm like, why? All right, what do you think? This page is done.
Let me take a
see it. Yeah.
I love Pudge. I think he looks awesome. Hero? There's something wrong with his... I don't know, his fur is very... There's a lightness that's missing. Does that make any sense?
No.
Or maybe it's just I'm looking at a very grainy looking image on my computer, so...
It's also orange lighting because of the sunset.
Yeah, that's true too. Okay, I'm good with it. Keep going.
No, a lightness that's missing. I don't.
Well, his face seems almost like one color. I mean, I can see the darker highlights around on the fur on the side of his face, but I don't see it anywhere else, and that may just be the brightness of my computer.
Oh, the shift, that mid-tone shift through here.
Yeah, usually it's more pronounced when you do it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's kind of looks more painterly. Yeah. Where usually it's geometric in a way. Mm-hmm. Does that make sense?
Yeah, my brushes are acting weird too.
Oh, see, now I can see them a lot better that way. When you zoomed in, you can definitely see the geometric shapes.
Yeah.
It's not so, but
yeah, he's also pretty small on this page in both shots.
Yeah.
And there's orange lighting, which is also blending a lot of things.
Well, when you zoom in, I can see what it is I'm looking for, what I thought I would see. So it may just be the resolution on the screen too.
Yeah, so. Yeah, this resolution on too great. Hangouts is not great for.
No, but Pudge looks awesome. Especially that bottom panel looks great. I love the fact you made him a blue bird.
Plus, I think it kind of works that his feathers were used to dye this shirt.
It's very cool.
I think that's what should be in the story.
Well, he doesn't wear the shirt very long, so.
No. But still.
I can't believe nobody is joining us. This is an awesome video. We've talked so much stuff, and nobody's here.
That's fine. Dude, I only have 22 subscribers, man.
Yeah, I know, but I sent it out on Twitter and on Facebook.
It's fine. One day, I'll find the hook to make make my art channel work, and it'll be fine. It'll all be good.
Well, people are really missing out on your stuff, man.
It'll all be good, dude. Positive thoughts. It takes time. I for the past couple of weeks, I haven't really been streaming anyway, so it's fine.
It is a Saturday. People are out doing stuff,
and it's Saturday, and well, the big boys are doing stuff too.
Yeah.
So it's not a lost cause. It's still my channel's still brand spanking new, basically.
Yeah. I can't believe we can't get Todd to join in or something, you know. But then again, he's kind of busy.
Yeah, I didn't even message Todd, so.
Oh.
I don't send Todd the invites.
I always send the invite to you, Todd, and Jason.
Yeah.
And whoever shows, you know.
No, but I do see what you mean about the differences between the shapes being more gradual, and some of that is coming from the fact that I'm doing the orange lighting.
Yeah.
Okay. Like some of the lighting in here that I've done that I go over it with is an orange colors. And it does blend it more.
Okay.
Oh, dude, I thought about I was thinking about some movies you need to watch regularly, like on loop in your studio while you draw Hero.
Oh, yeah? Like what?
The Secret of Nim.
I would love to have a copy of The Secret of Nim to watch here.
Ricky Tikki Tavi.
God, I haven't seen that in years.
And American Tail, that first Fievel movie, Don Bluth.
Okay. Yeah, anything Don Bluth would be awesome.
Yeah, I just think those three, like, just one right after the other all day long while you're working on drawing Hero stuff, would be just perfect inspiration.
Not All Dogs Go to Heaven?
Nah.
Not Land Before Time, the first one?
Nope.
Did you ever see the first one? The first one was very dark.
No, I don't care for those.
Yeah, but you're familiar with all the other ones, so that's really weird.
The Land Before Time and all that stuff is too late. Those are all way too late.
I saw them in the theater.
They're all too late for me to have watched or cared about.
Oh, well, I got you. I understand that.
All the others are from when I was a kid. I wasn't a kid when Land Before Time came out.
No?
No.
I don't remember when it came out.
Well, we were in high school, I think, or something.
Yeah, I think that was one of the ones Michael liked. So.
Yeah, exactly. You were probably out of high school, and I was like maybe a senior or right out of high school when that came out.
All right, now
look it up.
You got me curious. Yeah, I know. Now I got to look it up.
Yeah, that's way too late for me to watch that kind of animation. Now, The Secret of Nim, I will rewatch. I like that movie. It's dope. The Land Before Time does nothing for me at all. I don't care about dinosaurs.
1988.
Yeah, it's still.
So we were just in high school. So.
Yeah, it's too late to get on my radar.
Secret of Nim was 82. So hell, we were 8 years old. You know?
Yeah, I was 7.
Yeah.
I was 6 or 7. That was 1975.
Nice. There was some amazing animation back then.
Oh, dude, yeah, dude, especially Secret and M.
Yeah. Yeah, the part you're getting ready to color was actually kind of slightly inspired by the Secret of Nim.
Oh, really?
With the owl, yeah, the big brown owl. My owl's not as big as the one from Secret of Nim, but
Well,
or as scary looking.
it's almost like act like I can't tell things. The wingspan's too small, but yeah.
Well,
I can fix that.
no, don't mess with the art.
Okay. I wouldn't make any major changes. I would just duplicate his wings, these feathers. Give him another row coming out right through here.
Now, he is going to be important later on in the stories.
Yeah.
Right now, he's just a means to an ends.
Big fat owl.
Pretty much so. Oh, jeez, I forgot the belt.
Oh, look, you colored the belt in black that time. Hero looks skinnier here.
He might actually be.
Yeah, you drew him skinnier on this next page. He looks thinner. Pudge looks thinner too. They're it's like he stretched him out just a little. You thickened him back up here.
It's the inconsistency of being an artist.
But I kind of see what you were doing with Hero, though. His expression is more of a where a person kind of perks up, but they're and slinks, and their shoulders drop at the same time.
If you say so, I trust you. You know, I don't know what it is I'm doing. I don't know half the time.
I've seen it in like Bugs Bunny cartoons and stuff. I don't know. Where's this? Okay, this. I'm trying to. Okay, wait.
All right.
Okay, the sun's behind the owl. Okay. Nope. Oh, I got a message on Twitter. Who's it from? Oh, never mind.
From me?
No, not on Twitter.
Oh.
You didn't send me a message on Twitter. Oh,
Nope.
okay.
All right, I'm gonna have to cut short. I'm starving. I didn't eat dinner yet.
All right.
Oh, I gotta go wake up the wife and feed her dinner.
All right. Well, I want to thank anybody who watches this later for checking it out. Leave a like or comment.
Well, it's showing three people. Stuff. Showing 3 people are watching right now.
Well, I'm watching.
Well, I'm watching.
But so that's 2. There might be 1 other person.
That's cool.
Anybody who check this out will really appreciate it. Like, subscribe, all that stuff. Go check out Andrew's channel, Misfit Corner Comics. I need to put a link in the description.
You don't have to.
Well, I usually do. I usually already have it in the description when I start the chat.
Oh, see, they dropped out.
That's cool.
Good riddance. Good riddance to bad rubbish.
We're leaving.
They're just peeping toms anyway.
Later, guys.
All right, bye.